What's up, everybody? Welcome to Metal Mouth, the only YouTube metal news show that truly rocks. Today, I wanted to talk about, I guess Randy Blythe of Lamb of God is still upset because Elon Musk, he supposedly gave a Nazi salute, and that whole thing where he said his heart goes out to you, my heart goes out to you, and he decided to, I guess, cry in this interview with NME, the 54-year-old far leftist lead singer of Lamb of God, decided to, I guess, basically, cry in this interview. He said, when you have the richest man on earth given what is a Nazi salute, that's not a blank mistake. Blythe said he did it twice. People can say he's self-diagnosed autistic or whatever, blah, blah, blah. My heart goes out to you. Basically, he got really pissed. He goes on to say, go F yourself. If we're afraid to say, hey, that's not cool, we're screwed, which, I mean, come on. In America, that, we're not afraid to say something to a Nazi, right? But, he said he's not going to allow that. He will not comply with fascism. Okay. F you, expletive, you. He's pissed. He's pissed at Elon Musk for saying my heart goes out to you and stuff. So he says maybe he's a Nazi, maybe he's just trolling, or maybe he's just socially awkward. He can't control himself. Sorry about that. Who knows? The blank is weird, he says here. But one thing is blatantly obvious. He's a blank. So anyway, basically, he's just crying, I guess, because Elon Musk supposedly gave the Nazi salute. Let's pull that up. But there's no context, It's like, everybody's seeing like a picture, there's like no context. He's not like, he's not like giving a Nazi salute. He was like, I guess, saying my heart goes out to you. And we're going to pull that up. We're going to go ahead and see. We're going to go ahead and see his Nazi salute.
My heart goes out to you.
Right.
It is thanks to you
that
the
future
of civilization is assured.
So, I mean, in my personal opinion, that's not a Nazi salute. This is a Nazi salute. So, you give your own opinion. He's really pissed. Apparently, he can't get over it. He loses sleep at night, and I don't know if you can print this or not, but I get very upset about this stuff. He gets very upset, guys. He gets very, very upset when, somebody says my heart goes out to you, and you can construe it, I guess, as a Nazi salute. And it's dangerous. And you're seeing it's not just in America. It's in other parts of the world as well. I don't know if you mentioned any other parts of the world, where everyone's a Nazi. But this is what he's saying. This is what he's being, in my opinion. I mean, it's got to be satire. He can't be serious. No one that's pissed about this can be serious. So, whatever. But he was talking about his world tour. And he describes his little memoirs, Just Beyond the Light, stuff like that. And yeah, basically he's crying like a big baby about that. So, and in other news, this fruit bag won't let you freaking have your cell phone in here. He won't let you have your cell phone at his shows and shit, and that is fucking lame. Why is metal getting lamer? Why is metal just full of like like lame ass bitches. Can you tell me that? I'm sorry, but it's like, come on, man. Come on. But anyway, uh, Tobias Forge of Ghost and shit for his 2025 tour said that he's not going to allow people to have cell phones in the show. And that's brought a lot of concerns from people. You know, they're like, you know, sitting there like, what if I have an emergency? You know, what if something's going on? You know, especially since you have to have your ticket, you know, apparently on your phone. You know, they don't have like physical tickets anymore, you know, and not being able to use your phone. Here's some, you know, people weighing in. You know, I don't mind not being able to use your phone, but I've seen a few concerts, including Ghosts, where you had to put them in your lock pouch during the show. I really don't care for the fact that these pouches are rather large and won't fit in your pocket. So you have to hang out with basically something useless, and I'm paraphrasing, of course. Uh, you could just leave your phone in the car, but the stupid ticket is on the app. So yeah, I mean, these are problems that people have. You know, they're rulesy bullshit, rulesy bullshit in metal. You know, you see these trends starting to come in metal, something that's always been, you know, kind of you know, I guess a rebellious, you know, place to be. You know, you got pricks that don't want you to have your phone, and you know, butthurt wimps that cry about Elon Musk's supposed Nazi salute. So, you know, there's that. And, you know, I guess that's the end of the episode. Peace.